What is up, Cinemaniacs? We are back for the box office forecast number 3. And like I have mentioned before, I do not have my usual studio nor quality because I don't have my mics. I mean, the lighting is actually okay. But overall, I don't have the normal desk and everything where I'm comfortable. That should change very soon. Hopefully next week, but probably the week after. We'll be back with that awesome studio quality that we usually have. But this show, the box office forecast, is a show where I'll do a little recap on my last week and give you a little grand total of what I've done so far. The other key to this show is that it has to be under 7 minutes or less. Sometimes I'll be Skyping in some people, sometimes I will not be. I might actually start doing that next week or the week after. As soon as I get back to my house, I can start Skyping people in. I don't have the software capabilities of my laptop. But let's get into last week at the box office with some pretty big surprises. So my picks, I'm not going to even go with the dollar amounts this time because I don't have the time. So I'm just going to go through 1 through 5. I might change it to, that's the way I do it from now on. It's just 1 through 5, no dollar amounts. But I do like doing the dollar amounts. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So here are my picks from last week. Number 1 was Straight Out of Compton. I had number 1. And it finished number 1. Good start. And then number 2 spot, I had We Are Your Friends, which turned out to be one of the biggest flops of all time. And the movie that actually finished in the 2nd spot was War Room. Yes, the religious movie that came out. And I expected to be in the top 5, but not at top 2. Very impressed. Those churchgoers went out in full force. And I had in the number 3 spot, Mission Impossible 5. And it actually finished in the 3rd spot. Boom, boom. Tom Cruise still in the top 3. 2 out of 3. And unfortunately, that's where it stops. Because I had War Room in the 4th spot, and actually we got No Escape, which finished in the 4th spot. And I actually had No Escape in the 5th spot, where Sinister 2 finished in the 5th spot. 2 out of 5 this past weekend. Things are going really bad since I started doing the videos. I went from like 62%, and now I'm down to like 58%. Yes, I am at 58%, which with my grand total to date at 87 for 150. Man. Well, here's fingers crossed to this coming week, because this coming week is a total crapshoot. Anything could finish anywhere. It's even in the top spot. The top spot could still even finish. Who the hell knows? Everything's going to be so low. I don't even know if a movie will cross the $10 million mark this weekend. That's a really bad weekend. And it will probably be another record-breaking poor weekend. We've had plenty of record-breaking great weekends, so tomato, tomato. That makes no sense. I have the new movies that are coming out this weekend, both in the top 5. We have Transporter Refueled. We also have A Walk in the Woods, which is a comedy, but I think it's only being played in about 1,900 theaters, and you have Transporter Refueled, which is playing in about 3,400 theaters, so that one should do well, even though it's getting critically slammed. So I have in the number 1 spot this coming weekend, Transporter Refueled. I have it, it's probably around $9–10 million. I haven't really narrowed it down because, like I said, I'm not really doing that this weekend. And then in the number 2 spot, I have Straight Out of Compton, probably around $7–8 million, somewhere in that range. Mission Impossible will not be in the top 3 this week, not in my book, because I have A Walk in the Woods finishing in the 3rd spot. That stars Nick Nolte, Emma Thompson. It's got some good cast. Robert Redford, really good cast. So it should do pretty well. I just don't know. I don't think it's going to finish in the top spot. Could finish in the number 2 spot, but I have to get back to this. Mission Impossible 5 is going to finish in the 4th spot this week, probably in the $5 to $6 million range, which is good. I mean, it's been out for a while. It's doing well. And then I have in the 5th spot this week, rounding it out, I am going to keep War Room in the top 5 for 2 weeks in a row. This religious movie, I have no idea what it's about.
Man, I sound like the devil.
But people went out to go see it last week, and I have a feeling they're going to come back out and see it again this week. Just not as much. And I have that finishing probably in the $4 to $5 million range. I don't really have one of these movies. If I had to really narrow it down, I'd probably pick Transporter Refueled at like $9.5 million. But I don't even expect that to break the $10 million mark. I don't think any movie will break the $10 million mark this week. This is a horrible weekend to go to the movies. So what is your top 5 this week at the box office? Let me know in the comment section below on YouTube or on Facebook, wherever you're watching this. Do you think we'll actually get a movie to cross the $10 million mark this weekend? Go ahead, let me know. Comment section below. I like talking to you guys. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscriber button. It's like right here. You see the subscriber button? There's a little button right there, a little logo right there. It's a little logo. Yeah, click that. Take you to the channel. You can subscribe. It's what all the cool kids are doing. But if you're a hipster, nobody's doing it. So you can probably want to click that, ironically. I hope you had a good time watching this video. I will get back to hopefully some, I mean, I can't really complain. I mean, it's a nice area. But I will get back to my studio hopefully sooner than later. The sound quality and everything will get better. I promise. I hope you had a good time, and I will see you guys again at the movies soon.